innovations in terms of decarbonizing, ESG, and so on. Or you might be a product or manufacturer and you need to trace and track your supply chain. So our products are quite specific. Our R&D team located in Norway and representing here a Norwegian company called DNV. We are located globally and we were founded since 1868, so we are more than 100 years in the market. Our core business is related to energy systems as well as maritime. However, our team is representing here sustainability and ESG, and I would be very honored and pleased to present 3 of our use cases, and I hope that it would contribute to your knowledge. Thank you very much. Maybe quick round of introduction so I know your background and so I can correlate the projects to your core activities. I understand that there is a BMW, the Oxford climate management.
Hyperledger Climate Action and Accounting Special Interest Group.
Special envoy?
I'm from an enterprise called Full Truck Alliance, which is a platform to connect the cargo and the shipper together. Yeah.
So technology provider, excellent. Gentlemen?
Falcon Green.
I'm an engineer working within the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, also public authority.
Ministry, all regulators. All right, here we are. Perfect, and I'll try to correlate our products to your activities and ready to start. My dear, that's the one, right? So I think it's good to start maybe with a preamble and to explain how ESG and environmental performance as well as social components in government are noted recently in the market when it comes to regulators, from implementators and those technology providers. And our team, to whom I actually belong, it's a team of researchers as well as the advisors who look at the pain points of our clients and think, how can we support our clients to bridge the gap between their desire to optimize their operations, to fast track the auditing process when it comes to certain disclosures, and how to support them to digitalize or achieve their net zero. So 3 of the cases are quite focus on the environmental component of sustainability. So just to give you a little bit of background, that ESG concept consists of 3 core pillars. Environment is very accountable at the moment, and actually all of the big key players you might have observed are committing to ESG disclosures, committing to net zero by certain years. They use science-based targets, and we as a professionals or experts understand that all of these commitments are quite specific to the environmental components. And for low carbon, climate, green, social, and ecological, and sustainable, it's quite supportive to the environmental component. We also observe that key pain point of our clients that social and governance, so social you might know about the modern slavery, about the human rights, about the human equity or the human equity. Those core topics are just picking up in the Middle East. I'm talking on behalf of the clients like oil and gas, like food and beverage, transportation, utilities in the Middle East. They're still picking up with the social content and the social context. And here we understand that they're always inquiring us or other technology or advisory companies of how they can improve their social performance and how they can tackle certain social indicators to be aligned with EU, with American legislation. These who are more advanced when it comes to human rights. The governments, it's about diversity, it's about remuneration and management structures when it comes to ESG, where we observe that some markets and some regions like EU, for example, they're very mature, and you might have observed this EU green taxonomy green belt mechanism that will be active from 2023 as a reporting mechanism, and from 2024 as the taxation for any product that is imported to the EU, and the cap that is given for that product in terms of carbon emission. So in other words, we understand that the governance process in some regions are stronger. In Middle East, the governance is still in the process of development, and so we place our innovation and research based on this understanding that we have many norms in environmental field, and we have many unknowns and many regulatory gaps in governance and social. So with this, I would like to start with our first case that was developed by one of our clients in Asia, and the innovative approach in that type of service is related to real estate projects and developing the business model that would allow the communities in the city to exchange their carbon. In other words, we might observe that some of the countries already have carbon taxation as part of their day-to-day activities, and all of the corporates are entitled to pay a tax according to their contribution. So the good example might be Singapore. And so based on that, the clients who are looking forward, they think how they can capitalize on the existing regulation and taxation related to carbon, and how they can develop a business model that would motivate the contributors who contribute to carbon savings and identify the surplus of carbon that can be tokenized, and then the benefit of that tokenization can be shared with all contributors to this carbon token. So the team of engineers were assigned to develop a methodology that would identify the contributors such as operators, the digital footprint holders, the regulator, the banks who can together sit on the table to identify that opportunity and how much we can tokenize, and then what will be the contribution that everyone contributes to, and how much he will get as a return, whether in the discount or in discounted rate by the bank, or as for example, the exchange mechanism between two ecosystems in the same city. So that was quite impressive project. Of course, we came to the conclusion, quite interestingly, that we first of all need to develop the right protocol that will identify the baseline and the actual performance of the real estate in order then to identify what is that right amount of carbon that can be then allocated as a token and exchanged or traded. That was our first conclusion. The second conclusion was related to the quality of that carbon that is accounted, and whether the quality of such carbon would be accepted by bankers or non-banking sector, and how we can prove that this carbon is not double counted. And the third conclusion was to find the right remuneration scheme that would have bigger share than just a small drop in the ocean. Because as you might imagine, how many contributors to this carbon saving are, and the remuneration for this contribution might be very minimal. So for example, one of the major contributors is the land owner or the asset owner, who actually is responsible for the actual repeating of the building or infrastructure. So the cost is enormous. And if the cost compared to the effort of the tenant, who is only looking at the behavioral and how much she contributes to it, so sometimes the benefits are not balanced. So that was we came to the conclusion, and with this, we truly believe that such projects will motivate the regulators to find the right remuneration scheme, and it would only happen if there is carbon taxation or penalties are in place, so it would motivate the ecosystem players actually to look at accounting first and to bring together the key stakeholders so they can actually commit. And the second, connect to the banks or the major fund holders who can identify as one of their KPIs in order this business model to work in the ecosystem. The next case study would be quite interesting about waste, plastic waste tokenization. So one of latest and recent innovations that we've been working in Netherlands is related to tokenizing, is related to assurance of waste that was collected from the ocean or from the rivers and when diverted to a different manufacturing or product production, such as in clothing or in other secondary bioproducts that use waste as part of their product manufacturing. Because we understood that on one hand there is a problem of waste pollution and it is emerging in many countries including Indonesia, India, Philippines, and in order to motivate the ethical management of that waste, the remuneration and incentive is coming from opportunity to trade that waste or to trade the collected and recycled waste and being able to remunerate that effort. So it is such concepts and such initiatives are usually initiated from the EU market and they are focused on secondary in the countries like Indonesia or India or so on, where they can actually showcase the good practices as well as indicate their remuneration or the incentive and discount rates if the token is registered and it is found that yes, it is from the sea or from the ocean, yes, it was considered as a waste that could have caused biodiversity damage and so on. However, when the auditors records are verifying that yes, this is the waste that was collected, accounted, and then diverted to the production of a thread that is used for example, outfit manufacturing, and that's all traded on the trading platform that is later consumed by product manufacturers. That's where the methodology is coming in place. It is quite well received also by, for example, Environmental Agency of Abu Dhabi, where current latest decisions to eliminate single-use plastic can be actually incentivized, because at the moment it is all about voluntary decision. So retail is suggested or recommended to avoid the single-use plastic as part of their day-to-day sales activity, and instead they are suggesting to provide the reusable bag. And we believe that such concept where the avoided plastic or avoided single-use plastic might be a good opportunity for environmental agencies or policy makers, might be a good incentive mechanism for the retailers to register unused or to register avoided plastic and then find the way to discount or to propose certain remuneration for contributors. And the last and interesting case is, of course, about the supply chain management and digital passports. I will go include and engage my colleague Anil to talk a little bit more later about that. However, the digital passports was our latest innovation that we were just motivated by one of our oil and gas clients because we're working with them on roadmap to net zero. However, we also found immediate response from our aluminum and steel manufacturers clients with whom we are working on different initiatives, including the social and environmental governance, where we would like to develop a product that is low carbon or beneficial in terms of embodied carbon and embodied matter. And so this kind of digital passports or the specifications that are allocated on the document that is digitally produced using blockchain or not using blockchain. However, the digitalization is always combined with a human intervention by risk management companies like us, because we understand where the key risks when it comes to value chain are. When it comes, for example, if it's a product manufacturing, then we understand that the mining might be the first risk, the transportation might be the second risk. However, the data can be traced and tracked digitally. with the presence of auditor at the location where the risk is, it would then eliminate the fragmentation of the data, and with a wide digital connection and tokenization or blockchain without being able to convert or to collect the data required by the end of the passport development, the digital passport can be placed on the product. So the reason why specifically we started researching on digital passports is because we understand that our supply chains or our customers do experience a lot of challenges, and it is mostly related to current legislation of environmental legislation, but we also understand that sometimes the traceability of their product is very jeopardized. And so looking at the companies with innovations, we always ask of how to tackle and how to trace our challenges with the least harmful way and with the least financial impact. So with this, we're trying to tackle 6 challenges of our customers, and also identifying the carbon tax mechanism, carbon product mechanism of EU will be the biggest challenge to trace products such as fuels that are imported to or used in the EU in maritime versus on land. The compliance with a certain cap of the tax according to the product. So, for example, aluminum, there is a global world average for the aluminum and the amount of carbon that is associated with the term of product manufactured. So we understand that every increase of carbon will at some point of time need to be tackled, and also it will be accounted and also taxated. So these 6 key risks motivated us to look at the digital passport and the architecture, and all the last point of the digital passports is to look at the architecture and how for example, the digital passport would work on the product. So product in our case was the fuel that we looked at, because we do have our customers that are quite interested to understand what's happening with the fuel when it is mixed, and when it leaves the mixing facility and reaches the storage. From storage, when it is distributed to different distributors and reach the stations, then from station reach the client, and from client how it is utilized. So we map all the activities of our oil and gas companies or customers who are using the product. Then we identify whether there are any key risk points, and at that key risk point, we always prefer to have a human intervention as the auditing process to look at the documentation. In the areas where we only can digitally trace and track the quantities, that human intervention is not required. However, the overall flow of the data using the cloud-based solutions to store the data and digital tools to actually monitor with the IoC and sensors to monitor the consumptions would allow them to trace and track the whole value chain of the product. By the end of the accounting period, or by the end of manufacturing of unit of product, the digital passport would then quantify relevant attributes. In our case, the relevant attribute was GHG emission, and the blockchain, as mentioned before, would then prevent from any intervention on the data that might have indicated the higher carbon footprint or fraudulent kind of fraudulent dismissed fuel that might have appeared as part of that project. So with this, I'm very thankful for your time to listen to this quite interesting, in my opinion, methodologies. I might also involve anyone who will reflect a little bit on digital part of it and the intervention of auditors to our different steps. He will also reflect, I would imagine, about the carbon market, but most welcome to ask the questions if with any question here.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you everyone for joining me. I think today we have also a representation from the ministry and the team, and then all the dignified delegates. Today we are almost on the first day of closure of COP27, first week closure, and we have a lot of learning, and we have seen that how the discussions have evolved, new topics came on board. So just wanted to also have your reflections individually on various digitalization, and what do you think, what should be the way ahead for COP28, what are the key takeaways. Just wanted to, we have already talked about it, but then maybe, if individually you can also share some of your reflection, it would be really nice.
I actually have a question. I can turn the reflection and then make it a question for you. I think that one of the things that's really important that I'm hearing is the ability to automate MRV. And so obviously a lot of you guys do a lot of work in this space. So I'm curious, what is the percentage of MRV that's automated, and kind of in general, what is the percentage of MRV that you're able to automate? And what are, when you're looking at a challenge, what are you finding are the challenges for automating the MRV process? And you're looking at different things that you need to measure, put, and verify. What are the kind of things that are keeping you from being able to digitize or automate that process?
I think it's an interesting point. So, if you look at globally, the MRV initiatives, every institute is trying to carbon registries are trying to digitalize, because there are hundreds and thousands of projects which are ready to get registered, but then there are not enough number of verifiers. There are not enough number of supporters who can take these submissions on. So digitalization is certainly going to aid. We are also working part of the gold standard digital MRV group, and we are seeing that then how the methodologies are being evolved are really in a little slow phase, and the infrastructure which are needed to support that is also needed to be a little bit fast-paced. In terms of percentage, to answer your question, it could be somewhere between 30 to 40% of the automation which has already been implemented in the MRV space, but in the agriculture block, which are not blockchain, out of blockchain, okay? Because there are a lot of MRVs which are also monitored based on cloud database on platform, any platform-based monitoring system. So I would say that is a good attempt which various state companies have already been taken to automate the monitoring process, but there are, I think, lot of things to do at this point of time. Verification is the key. Yeah. Would you like to share some perspective? No? Okay, thank you. And what about, what is your reflection, ma'am, feedback about the session, and how do you think that you would be able to reflect on our session today? And
thank you for inviting us to the session. I haven't had the chance to see the whole session. Came a bit late, so I managed to hear about the digital passport. It seems like it's quite an interesting initiative that you guys have been part of or developed, and I think the UAE could be interested to see how exactly we could implement something to that similar extent in some of our projects in terms of decarbonizing the economy of the UAE. Yeah, thank you.
Maybe I could just ask a question. I hear often the term MRV just used as if it's one thing. But the M and the R and the V are different things that are at a different resolution done by different actors. And maybe just that sensitivity that monitoring is done by let's say by the party who's doing the activity, yes, and monitoring yields data. and meter data. The reporting summarizes that to indicators, let's say ton CO2 per kilowatt hour, whatever the indicator is. And verification checks that the relationship between the M and the R is what they purport to be. In other words, does that data really lead to that indicator based on that meter data? So that's done by another party. And so this is maybe just a question or a remark really, that we speak easily about MRV without as if it's a unified process, but there are stresses almost inside that process that is maybe just worth thinking of when we easily say MRV. Just a remark from my side. I think that's interesting what you said. The linkages between AMR and V are not always established in every use cases, which is very important. And as you rightly said, the actors are different. Who is the owners of this AMR or V? Even a couple of them would be part of the first two can be part of the organization itself, but the verifiers are always independent. So that's why various registries and the government, they are looking at how they can actually strengthen this entire ecosystem. It's an ecosystem together, right? And then there are also tech companies, infrastructure provider. They will basically enable this entire ecosystem, bringing and many of the solutions which are today being developed are probably silent on the verification part. I'm talking about the platforms. There is a need that they also add a module of the verification, open it to the open market verifiers also, and in future there could be an API for verification which can be integrated and plugged in every solutions, so that the verification becomes real time or whenever it is needed. If that happens, then you have MVR, you have the monitoring. Because I think if you say MRV, we are thinking in the paradigm of the temporal sequence of monitoring takes place after the end of the year of the term, or whenever someone aggregates the data to a report, gives a report, and then at the end the auditor comes and checks everything. That's MRV. In the automated process that you are doing, I think, is you are placing the V between the M and the R. And the data is, or the verification is part of the process in the middle. And then you are assured that the reporting will be correct because the system, the linkage between the M and the V, that has been audited, and the data is being audited, and that process is deterministic and automatic. So that the R first from the M, and the V knows about how that works. And then you have MVR, and that is the sort of maybe we should say we want to move from MRV to MVR. And that is the process of automation. The verification is inherent in the process and taken on a micro level through deterministic and probabilistic measures in the process. Thank you for the wonderful talk. Actually, today I was just, she could not join. Today we were supposed to be joined by, there is a ministerial delegation at the UAE also, so some of the colleagues could not join from there. And we had a very interesting conversation with one of the senior director of Vera. So when we were looking at methodologies, involving methodology in various nature-based solutions and other aspects, which the world need. Actually now, for example, Vera is working on digital methodologies for hydrogen criteria, because a lot of hydrogen projects are happening. Don't you think that hydrogen could be also, if some fossil fuel to hydrogen switch over, there is a lot of capex investment required. At the same time, the same project can also qualify for carbon offsets, right? There are projects which are happening from waste to hydrogen generation. Okay, and then for that, definitely there will be some carbon offset criteria are developed. Now, where comes the verification brought in here is at the project design itself, because if we go back and get the project implemented and then the project comes for verification, we may not have enough information for that project. So, as you rightly say, the verification has to be integrated with the design, so that often as a verifier DNV we find that we go to the site and see that the data are not available. Almost we have to go back to the drawing board and see that whether the KPIs were correct, whether the indicators which were selected for which the data were monitored were correct. No. So that's why we are trying to create also a kind of ecosystem or the thought process that how we can bring those elements together in the overall ecosystem. Yeah. Any other thoughts? Yeah. You want to say something?
Just a quick reflection on yesterday's ISO event. So we understand that as strong as the guidelines and the reports available on the market are, multiple organizations and certifying bodies are also developing different guidelines. So as we are invited to launch the net zero guideline by ISO, we also asked the team who are writing the guidelines, what about the digitalization and how do you imagine the implementation to be reflected as part of your guidelines? And what interestingly we heard from them as a feedback that they do understand that digitalization is becoming part of this reporting process, and so they're currently working on it. So this is first reflection that even the standardization bodies are developing the guidelines for the digitalization. This is first. And the second is the reflection about the design process, where we already witness and being part of the development process for some of the automotive, where they embedded in design methodology to track the carbon and identify this surplus and basically allocate it for the end users in the form of a ticket. The example is from China, and the car manufacturer is BYD. So there is already a system in place. However, it was developed from the design stage at the time when the system, the combustion engine and electrical engine was compared, and the methodology was developed at the design stage with the presence of verifiers to confirm that the surplus is actually tangible and rightly captured. So I hope it answers the.
I have two questions. So basically, in the presentation, the DNV or digital passport, right? Is that system a centralized system or a decentralized system? So my question is whether, do you guys think something like a blockchain should be used here to capture the data? And that's my question.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, it's a blockchain-based solution, of course, and the aim part of it, it's not as of now very decentralized system, because it's between the bilateral, because the entity who is tracking their traceability of the flow. Okay, that the example what my colleague has presented here. But if you look at the solution per se at whole, it can be decentralized. It can be, let's say today a large oil and gas company wanted to implement the same thing with their fuel digital traceability. They can implement across the world with the help of blockchain. So, yeah, any other?
Actually, if I can just reflect on a few words about how the system operates. So we are not owners of digital tool, neither we are owners of the blockchain. We are just a verification body that helps to design the methodology based on our knowledge and understanding what the risk is and where the risk actually is. And with a blend approach to use the automated solution and the digital tool as well as the blockchain as part of the solution, we by any case do not try to say that it's all part of our value proposition. We are partnering with the trusted partners like organizations that you might be representing, and together we integrate these components in one methodology that is assured by our verifiers to control and create a layer of trust that would allow carbon markets, for example, accept the product.
I came so late. I want to know where you're from.
So I'm coming from Belarus, and yes, we are working for a Norwegian company. It's DNV, and it's Norwegian based. However, we do have three of our regional offices throughout the world. So the one that I'm representing is in Dubai. It's a regional office for the Middle East. My colleague is operating out of Mumbai, and our research and innovation team is located in Norway, Germany, and Singapore, and we are working together on multiple delicate projects, I would say, where the expertise, anyone's expertise is quite specific to sustainable finance, to digitalization. Mine is quite specific to engineering, so we understand how the green buildings are operating, how the green infrastructure operating, because we were part of this very repeated projects in the past, and so it helps us to cascade the knowledge to the current challenges and clients' high expectations.
Sorry, you mentioned something about ISO. Are you working with ISO, and also are you planning on open sourcing these methodologies that you're creating?
So as of my knowledge, I just will quickly reflect on our expertise. So we are part of the working groups with ISO, and experts in ESG from Italy. They are invited to review or to give a feedback on the process as well as on details of the methodologies. And as of my knowledge, currently the team is involved in more ESG specific guideline or standards, and it might be both at the same time. So yes, we are. Is it on a personal basis or on DNV basis? As much as we can cascade our expertise, I think it's there where ISO is also looking to receive the feedback. So the working group where our experts are, I would imagine that ISO is taking ownership of that feedback, and DNV by any chance do not have any official branding or marketing there. But we do have our internal methodology. We call it, I think, Anivan. Is it still very sustained?
Yeah, so we provide assurance based on our very sustained methodology, which is globally acclaimed. But just wanted to reflect on your question. The open sourcing is on the card basically. So, for example, Gold Standard is working on the open sourcing methodology to create an API infrastructure to ensure all the methodologies, PDD design, all those can be open source. And we are also supporting at the same time with the ecosystem with Golcha and then the entire foundation, and I think using all the like-minded people on the board, this is a very right. We are in a right momentum basically to create those infrastructure, and so that we can scale it up with this type of projects.
So I would just encourage you, and I'd love to have this conversation with you further. Creating APIs to something that is closed is not as good as letting everybody see the open source methodology so that everybody knows what's being measured and how we can collect the data to meet those measurements. So I would just really encourage you, and I'll talk to you afterwards about how we can get ISO, which is a standards body. They should be working to open source these methodologies, and that's where we all should be pushing.
Thank you for your wonderful.
Hey, I just walked in, so I probably missed this, but I want to ask you the questions. I see trace tag up there, so I want to ask, are you guys using their cipher mark, like oligonucleotide products? Trace tag, they have a cipher mark oligonucleotide based DNA product. Is that what you guys are using to mark the composition of fuel?
At this point of still, I think we are not doing it. It's more of a quantity and the quality assurance. No. Secondly, with regard to sampling and then applications for this, are you applying it to the bunker fuel supply chain? Okay, wonderful.
Verified. However, we were also thinking about the operations. So what we also believe and what we would be very interested to try is kind of an operations on a certain time, so monthly operations, and then developed product and its footprint would be also the right methodology. But at the moment, we were only experiencing the bunch specific verification. I'm actually very pleased to see so fruitful engagement and conversation. We were presenting yesterday at Gold booth in Green Zone, and we found that everything resonated very well because regulators in few of your cases, they're very sensitive when it comes to the use of a blockchain. They understand the massive carbon footprint associated with the blockchain, and so they're still looking at us and testing us as well as other technology providers. So we, by any case, do not recommend or state that anything that was presented is the only way. We are just researching, and we believe that we need to have a tangible digitalization approach in our auditing process in order to respond to our clients and their needs. And we are thanking you for your time, for your inquiries, and most welcome to reach us out later. And we'll be happy to meet peer-to-peer to discuss it further.
Thank you. I would also like to just because Miroslav is one of the proponent and he's I would say torchbearer in terms of bringing the ecosystem together. So just wanted to have some reflection from Miro also. Thank you very much, Anirban. Yeah, so my name is Miroslav Polca, and I'm with the Climate Change Coalition. That's the leading global network of organizations that look how to use blockchain technology for enhanced climate action. It has been founded 5 years ago in collaboration with UN Climate Change Secretariat, and now we have 360 members, and different sectors and levels in the value chain of using blockchain technology for digital measurement and verification, for carbon markets, for the empowerment of climate action of individuals and also youth. We have here a digital art for climate initiative where we use NFT technology to recognize the contributions of the creative community to climate, and also a way to get young people engaged. So we have seen the need to bring the digital solution providers closer to the UNFCCC process, so that these global goals, these global agreements that are the main result of the UNFCCC process translate into action and impact. And I very much love also your approach, as I said, open source. We need to have develop transformative change, systemic innovation, and therefore we need to collaborate in an open way, interoperable, and with good global foundation of standards, smart standards, and collaboration. I'm happy to have DNV here today. It's really a pleasure. You are really a leader in this field, and looking forward to collaborate also towards COP28, and therefore very happy to have the representative of the UAE government also with us, because I believe that this topic, digitalization and all of society, climate action, empowerment, this is the area in which the COP28 presidency could be a champion. So because other presidencies, we are thinking how can be successful, what kind of agreement can we negotiate, but it's now not the need for any negotiations, additional texts. Now we need really action, transformative change, and digitalization is the enabler of this change, and here the government, COP28 presidency has the potential to be the champion, and we are here, all the community, to help the UAE to succeed there.
It's the first time we have the Digital Innovation Pavilion, and next year we have it even bigger. We have also very close collaboration with the Slovenian government, with the office of the Prime Minister there. They have in the Expo City Dubai already a Slovenian pavilion which has a digital innovation focus, and they have decided to continue the financing for this building and this infrastructure, and it will be also included into the COP28. So we are planning to be big at COP28, and we are very grateful to Anuman to bring also UAE representative and other members of our digital innovation community. I really believe that we have the keys to make a change in the positive direction, and thanks for everybody for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yes, that's good.